What's up, yo? My voice kind of hoarse, you heard? Yeah, live, yo, man. Power took you slang, fool. Straight lemon water. All right, push that back in the way in. Bing, 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 bing. I'm gonna talk low. Cold up, cold up, cold up, cold up, cold up, cold up. What up, yo? Yo, man, crazy. What's up, man? Cold up, man. A little sick. Yo, the holidays was good, man. Yeah, I sound sick. I am. I'm hoarse. I'm gonna try to take it easy. Let me get some halls. Yo, if y'all on my I know a lot of y'all on my Instagram got deleted. My Instagram got deleted. I don't know how. I don't know why. So they did some Donald Trump shit to me, you heard? They impeached me, you heard? They impeached me. Yeah, I know. There, I got impeached, you heard? I got impeached. So, so I called Flip. Let me turn this down. So I called Flip, and I told Flip, I said, what happened? You know, like the mafia do, when a dude's supposed to get assignment for a job, and they fuck up. And they gotta come to a meeting, and they talk low. So I said, Flip, what happened? And what you talking about? I said, they deleted my account. Word? Okay, let me go check it out. I would advise you to. Oh, shit. That's a KK. Yeah, KK crazy. Oh, this nigga bugged out. Oh, shit. Yo. I said, I think it's in your best interest that you find out immediately what's going on with the hit. Let me stop. Before they fuck around and delete my YouTube. Because they tried that before. And I had to say the same thing to Flip. Yeah. Flip, what happened to my YouTube? Are you serious? Flip got it on immediately. I respect him, man. I love you, Flip, man. Shout out to Flip, man. Shout out to G Money. Now, I'm so mad. Well, I gotta laugh it out. Not really mad. It's only a minor setback before a major comeback. You understand? That's how I look at things. When things are taken away from me, it's because of a purpose. I could never really tell someone maybe been reporting me, saying that what came up as a result, what came up as a result to my Instagram being taken and terminated was because Flip did a review and they couldn't tell him exactly what my Instagram was terminated for, but they said there are some rules and regulations that may have been exploited. What I said I promote gang violence, or I promote violence, or I call someone, you know, a name, things of that nature. And hey, yo, come on, hit that button on the way in before I hit you on the way out. I ain't that sick. I can see Put out these glasses, you heard? That button on the way in, man. What's going on with y'all? Y'all slacking, right? I know I ain't been in the gym in a while. I ain't been in the gym to hit y'all up in a while, you heard? But, both 50 Blaze, man. So, but anyway, my thing is, there was a few things that may have terminated mine. They believed that in my way expressing myself or some type of way someone felt that I violated, you know what I mean? I don't know if I called them a name. Shout out to the nine, Boston, shout out to the nine. So, yeah, COJ was good with you. So, yeah, to make a long story short, they said that I think, I promoted, I pointed out or I fingered somebody for a threat or I may have promote some type of violence, But, I got a lot of real people on my Instagram, like rappers, things of that nature. I got comedians, I got people that's known that got thousands of followers on my Instagram as well. So when I get a chance, that's my new Instagram name, OG_killer_Cav. So don't forget to lock me in. Don't forget to lock me in. I'm gonna find you, I'm gonna hunt you, and I'm gonna you heard? Facts. There's a lot of stuff that's been that I haven't been on Facebook. I haven't been on Instagram that much because there's a lot of funny stuff been going on and shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as some weird shit going on with my phone. You heard? I'm not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. You know. But there's a lot of weird stuff going on. Like yesterday and shit, I was in the bed asleep, right? And I was in the bed by myself. I didn't even know my wife was out the bed and she went and did some chores. She came back in the house. She woke me up. Boom, 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 boom. Get up. So I get up. I said, what the fuck? She said, why you keep calling me and hanging up? I said, what? In fact, where my phone at? So I'm looking on the bed to see if I have and may have misdialed her. Because you know how these phones is, you sleep on them, boom, you dial them, they be in your pocket, you butt dial, things of that nature. So I got up off the bed, started looking around the bed, I couldn't find my phone. Where my phone at? I couldn't find my phone. So sure enough, I got up from the bed, walked around the house looking for my phone. It was on the kitchen table. She was standing right there. She says, I said, I ain't call you. She said, you called me like 2 minutes ago, three times. I said, fuck out of it. So I picked the phone up and I looked at my phone. I opened the phone up. I looked. Sure enough, 2 missed calls. 2 missed calls. I didn't touch the phone. The only thing that gave me a flashback, I'm gonna give you a little story. Because I know, but I'm not scared because I know I ain't do nothing. Say it's crazy shit, and sometimes that could get your ass in trouble too. But my thing is this, right? I remember I was in Binghamton, New York, and me and a co-defendant of mine was driving in my Mercedes Benz. And usually when I travel, this was back in 2004 or 5, when we had the flip phone. The flip phones was moving. You heard the flip phones when you gotta flip the phone and you gotta dial. You heard? You gotta dial. But anyway, that's the only way back in those days of flip phones. When you had to dial, you had to open the thing and dial, right? But anyway, make a long story short, I'm driving from Binghamton to Elmira, New York, right? So we going over the bridge, because it's a water spurt, like going over the bridge, like the Tappan Zee Bridge. We going over the bridge, we got the waters. My counterfeited phone goes off. Remind you, my glove is in the glove department. I always turn my phone off whenever I travel. I always do. Because I always feel like I'm safe, I turn it off and I take the battery out over sometimes. But this time I just turned the phone off. I put it in the glove compartment. My counterfeit next to me. Phone goes off while I'm driving. Listening to Justin Timberlake. That song. Listen to that song. Listen to a song and his phone goes off. He says, yo, KK, how you calling me and you driving? What the fuck you talking about? It's that word. You calling me, look. His phone is ringing and it got my name come up. KK. I said, yo, get my phone out the glove compartment. You heard? He gets my phone out the glove compartment. I text my phone. It's not on. Look, my phone is not on. So I turn my phone on while I'm driving. His phone stops ringing. When I turn my phone off, I see a missed call from his phone. I pull the windows down, whoop, pull his windows down, whoop. I see it throw your phone right now, or I'm gonna throw you out the window. Threw my phone out, threw his phone out. You heard? That's a fact. That's a whole fact. So now I got flashbacks now. For whatever reason they doing, I know I'm not doing, so, facts. But I don't overlook these things. Because now, I sat here this morning wondering what the fuck. So now I'm like, Flip, what's going on? You have to get down to business, Flip. There's something going on around here. Do you have anything to do with it? No, sir, I don't know. I don't have nothing to do with it. I said, sure. I'm just playing. But no, it's true though. So that was one of my things that came into my mind, came into my existence. When that happened, I was like, what the fuck? I made my man throw his phone, throw my phone away at the same time. A couple of months later, they came and got me for 2 conspiracy charges. A couple of months later. So they bit on me. So who's to say they're not on me now? My reputation. I got thousands of followers and, I got a lot of people behind me in the corner, room for it's a positive thing, it's positive vibes. So now, I get a phone call from, I hope I wrote it down. Damn, I don't think I wrote the number down. It was a 1855 number, right? A 1855 number now. It's after they took my Instagram down. And, first the phone call, then this morning, that was yesterday, but the phone call, where she got 2 receiving phone calls from my phone, and I didn't call her. And then this morning, I get the Instagram cut off. Everything deleted. Because I'm ready now. So now I get a phone call sitting here while I'm waiting for Flip to call me back and tell me what's going on. So I get a phone call, a 1855 number, 345 or something, 32. Boom. Anyway, so I'm thinking it's, Social Security or some shit, or the doctor or something, or what the hell. So I normally don't, but I be thinking it's like, or pay a bill or something. I hit it, boop. I hit the button. A lady comes on. Excuse me, is you Kevin Davis? Yes. This is about a credit card fraud. I said, yeah. Are you gonna listen? I said, yeah, I'm listening. What's going on? Well, your card, don't, she said, were you rented a hotel in Guatemala Sunday for $400? I said, who went to Guatemala? And that thing started laughing. He. I said, yo, stop playing with me. Whoever you are, stop playing. She said, then you purchased lunch for $167 at the hotel lounge. I said, yo, I don't know what you're talking about. Put this on my grave. Don't you know I was talking to an animated computer the whole time? And now I'm in here bugging because my wife just walked out and I sat there in this chair like this, looking at this phone till she came in. I said, this shit crazy. And this, it was crazy. She said, I got you. And I said, what the fuck? This thing actually talked to me, whatever it was, but I thought it was a credit card scam. But they was telling me that I spent money at Guatemala. I was in a country called Guatemala, and I'm really sitting here having a conversation with a fucking computer, an animated computer. So I saved the numbers, and I sit there and looked at my phone. I said, yo, I ain't even touching it. So my wife walked in. I said, yo, a number just called me. A woman was talking to me. I thought I was talking to a real person. It was a computer the whole time. They answered everything I said. They laughed at I don't know what. She said, oh, yeah, they got shit like that. I said, I'm bugging the fuck out now. This shit is crazy. Your daughter did what to you? They make up, then I heard they can make up these things. Somebody can make up these things. And I don't know. I don't know. They shouldn't be playing with me like that. I'm 50 years old. I'll catch a heart attack, you heard? What the fuck? It's a prank app? It's a prank app? Someone trolling me, yeah. Somebody gotta be trolling me. But who is it to call my wife phone from my phone? There's no way you can do that. Unless the feds want to play games. They got prank apps they probably do to you. Probably try to get me on, you know what I mean? That's what they doing, yo. Now I'm assuming that. Because there's no way they have a prank app that calls someone in your house phone while you don't call your own phone to them. Now that's something different. Now I'm looking at life a whole new different way. Because I had this happen to me before. I'm not lying. That's a fact, I'm not lying. They got prank apps. They got prank apps that call numbers from my phone. Are you fucking serious? Yo, so this is crazy. So now I'm bugging out. Now I'm bugging out. Now I'm really bugging. See, this is why, man, I went viral on Queen's Flip. He told me to get this, he told me he gonna do this, do that, do that. Now, yo, I'm so nervous now, you heard? Nigga ready to go underground again, you hear me? Yo, this is crazy, man. I can't, this alien stuff, you heard? Like, you know what I'm saying? Now I feel I can't even sleep at night without somebody I feel hearing me or seeing me, watching me. What the fuck? You know what I mean? Now I gotta hide my phone in the closet, put it in the shoebox, make sure it don't look at me or hear anything from me. That's what I gotta do. So I don't like iPhones, man. I never liked that iPhone, you know. So I always stay with Galaxies. I don't care. Galaxies was all made my man. Look behind me. What happened? What's behind me? What's behind me, John Joe? What? You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta Now I gotta get rid of. This is not good. It's not good. It's not good for me, man. I'm too old for this shit. You heard? You know what I'm saying? I'm too old for this. I'm gonna catch a heart attack. You heard? I'm gonna get a heart attack, man. Salute for the donation, Rob Blogs. Thank you for the donation. Yeah, Feds could do all that. I'll be thinking that too. I could definitely think that too. I'm trying to make sure the new year start off right. That's all I want. I clean my everything is, clean. You know what I'm saying? 2020 vision. That's the new outcome. You know what I'm saying? 2020 vision is the new outcome. Now, if I had a passport, I still wouldn't go out, you heard? Too scared to leave the country, man. Too many people becoming victims leaving the country. I got an offer to go to Puerto Rico, and I ain't go. It was free, and I ain't go. My little niece, salute to her. She's gonna take her son. She's gonna take my sister, and her baby father supposedly. So that's one of the things. But yo, listen. So now, I had an outstanding coming in the new year. Not to make things, but the Death of the Clout Chaser. I got to shout the Death of the Clout Chaser. Did a super interview with Wildcat. You heard? That I think Wildcat did a marvelous job on Death of a Clout Chaser on that interview, and I think it was the interview that y'all got to check that interview out. That's a good interview he did with Wildcat. I mean, he broke it down from the beginning. And there's a lot of things he touched on that made so much sense about, I hate to keep going back and forth with it, about the beginning structures of how it was forming, how it started to become more stronger, and it all reached back to all the dudes, all the original dudes that was in 1B. I mean, even though dudes was putting in work around the jails, East Jail, but you had to come back to Mecca, which is 1B. If you put in work, like you said, you put in work, you had to come to Mecca. If you did not come to Mecca, there's no way in the world you was a threat to the environment or to the administration. You know what I'm saying? He touched on a lot of things. Death of a Clout Chaser did a good job on Wildcat with that. It brought back to, but it brought back the realization what I always thought, what I always said, and I always like when one thing I love about Wildcat is that the things I said in the past, he says now in his future, and it's the same exact thought, same exact theory, the same exact energy. He give it to y'all the same exact way, and you can't even make it up. You can't make that up what he talk about. You can't make that up what he talk about. And touched on a lot of good things. He said, yo, when KK came downstairs, and it's true, dudes that even put in work that came down to 1B was still being scrutinized. Dudes were still like, yo, nah, I don't care what he did. And probably became still fooled. Tell you it was different. And this is one of the things I was touched on. This is why we different. We was adapted to, like I said, man, we got adapted to the environment that caused our violence act towards a lot of things and a lot of people. That it made us so much significant of others to identify weaknesses and strength that we knew that some of these people who came amongst us with these type of weaknesses and strength and was still able to be scrutinized, it put them in a vulnerable situation, put us in a stronger situation. And like I said, when me and I brought Shaquille home, the big blood of GKB, I brought him home, and we went our separate ways after we put some work in 2 Block. And we put that work in 2 Block. We went our separate ways. I wound up getting caught for hitting 2 people, and I went to 5 blocks, and I hit another person, boom, and then I came downstairs, Boom. And when I got downstairs, like I said this from the beginning, when I got downstairs, I felt as if though now I'm home. Because where I was at, in my environment, in population, before, in 5 block, even in 5 block in the box, these dudes, I smelled food. I smelled food everywhere I went. When I came downstairs, I couldn't smell food no more, you heard? I was like, oh shit, no food? Because there was already niggas down there wanting food. So I wasn't scrutinized. I appreciate it, you heard? I wasn't fooled. But you know what I'm saying? But it was a good, it was good to hear that from someone significant of you. Someone that you know that was from the beginning with you. And this is one of the reasons why I did this on the Queen's Flip show. And I'm not going to lie. The people, when I came on the Queen's Flip show, and it was because of Soul B, I got a call from a little homie, you know what I'm saying, by the name of, JP, you know what I'm saying, from Pennsylvania. And he said, yo, and this is when I had no YouTube, I had no Instagram, none of that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just moving around, in my town, in my own circumference. And he said, yo, the little homies kept, yo, KK, why they never mention you? Why they never mention you? I don't know what you talking about. And I was like, yo. So, it's a dude that's went on Flip show. Who is Flip? Yo, it's a dude that do podcasts. What's a podcast? Well, a podcast when somebody go up there and get on an interview like, what the hell? Who does that? I don't know none of this. So I'm riding with my son, B-Dub, my little homie. You know what I'm saying? And we in the Beamer, we riding. You get the phone call in the car, boop. And the dude telling us, yo, okay, we got the number, call up there and see what's up with, Soul B. I said, what? Soul B? Soul B was up there? They was like, yeah. He said he was the big homies of the big homies. I said, word. I know Soul B. I knew him since the 80s. I remember when Soul B came home in somewhere around 96, 97. But I've been doing this since 93. So I got the opportunity to listen to the interview. I sat there, and I know he the big homie of Mad Dog. I know that. I knew that for a long time. He the big brother for Mad Dog, yeah. Then I was like, yo, what else he gonna talk about? Because me and him put in some work, more than he ever put in work with anybody. So I was kind of upset that when I listened to him talk, yes, I listened to him tell his story, and he didn't say nothing about me. So now I feel why the little homies was like, yo, what's up with that, KK? I said, don't worry about it, pound puppies. I got this, you heard? Big Dog got this, you heard? I said, I'm gonna bite that nigga butt cheeks, you heard? That nigga's I'm gonna bug out. Yeah, I love you too, you heard, John Jones? Yeah, chill, KK. This shotgun, chill, KK, my dog, yeah. So B's real son, right, listen. So B, So B brought home some big official dudes. Yes, he did. He brought home Rod Diggs, the big blood rapper, you heard? But, I said, yo, I'm gonna give him a benefit of the doubt. I said, yo, let me, give me the number. So I told my little homie, call Flip, because they had the number to Flip. Tell Flip, then tell Soul B. Killer Cab is a little upset about why he mention all the work we put in, how I shut down Attica for his niggas, you heard? Because these niggas jumped on the little homie. And I shut down Attica. I shut down Attica for a whole goddamn 2 weeks, you heard? He said, yo, I'm gonna call up there, you know what I'm saying, and give Queen Slip the word. Sure enough, he called up there, Gave Queens Flip, yo, related message. Yo, Killer Cab tell me to tell you to tell Soul B he's upset, things of that nature, and he took his muzzle off. He won't bite you and shit. You heard? I'm just joking. But yo, anyway, make a long story short, Queens Flip related message. Because Queens Flip don't know who I am. They who this nigga Killer Cab Soul B. He say manage. Whatever reaction Soul B gave Queens Flip made me a star till this day, man. So I gotta salute Queen. I gotta salute B.O., you heard? Whatever reaction he gave Queens Flip and the information about me, that made me a star to this day, man. Wholeheartedly. You hear me? That's a fact. Because I can't make this up. When Soul B told him, when that nigga knocked the pig out and started a whole war with the pigs and us, that nigga KK is off the meat rack. He had 6 months to go home. And he said he told Flip. I told this nigga don't do nothing. He told me, fuck you, I'm out of here. We all dying. He said, KK went. You told KK, yeah, 6 months to go? I said, yeah. Caught a new one. They cracked that nigga gate. He led the police to the corridor so everybody could see. He stopped. Police said, hey, come on, Davis, push me. And that's when I went to work. 2P. Boop, boop, boop. He was an app. Oh, shit. I never stop glorifying this shit because it gets me hype every time I hear these fucking players. They playing with me. They playing with my phone. They playing with my Instagram. They playing with a lot of things. You know, they ain't gonna play with too much. They're not gonna play me too much, you heard? So I hope they in the audience too looking. That's for you. I'm doing the wop on y'all niggas. Wop, 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 wop. I stomp y'all more. Wop, 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 wop. That's how I'm stomp y'all motherfucking pigs. Stop. See, they gonna take my YouTube down. Fuck with y'all. Y'all make me hype too much. Stop that. Hey, yo, listen, though. So, you know, make a long story short, like, you know, like I said, these are things you can't make up. And one of the things that Wildcat touched on, I'm going to go back to Wildcat, is that even when I came amongst this world with the people and the energy of the dudes that I was in jail with, there were some dudes that I was in jail with that I felt that same energy I was in jail with, but there's some dudes I felt the energy I was in jail with that I felt in New York. You gotta remember something. When you're in New York, it takes away a little bit of your power because you become amongst the people of general population. When you become the people of general population, that means you ain't trying to go to the box. They got jobs. They working, they got kids, they avoid eye contact, they want to be with thing. So boom, you like, oh, snap. Not to say it's not right. I'm going to say that's wrong to say that. I'm going to say it's wrong to say that's not right. It's beautiful. But we can't stop others or other entities to try to put us back in when it comes to violating our family. Our babies, our job, our food, our money, we got to be turned right back into an animal. We don't want to do it unnecessarily, though. We want to do it for a cause. That's why. No. Still laughing. Yo, I think funny. It's crazy. But it's for real. No, it's for real. It's for real. For real. But to come in this world, right, to feel as if though you're still in prison and your principles and morals are so with you, it's so soaked in you that you feel so much safe around certain individuals than you do around other individuals that you've been in jail with. So it's safe to say that your relationship that you have with someone in prison, that bond, violently, emotionally, and you created a bond so that tight that when you're in New York, you still remain in that bond that tight. You do. A lot of things on the outside world you don't pay attention to because y'all like this, yo, man, and we got a commitment like the wars, you know, the cuttings, the stabbing, the shooting. You like that. Y'all together in the world, but you still like that in your bubble, in your square. You got others that you've been around, you see, you don't feel that energy like the same because everything is up the world. So it's a different type of energy, an entity, and to me, it seems like it's more dangerous to feel that way than it is to be with someone that you was dangerously had a commitment to in jail, than out jail. It's just different, and that's a fact. So that's why this is what I'm trying to tell you now, that when I came about and I did the Queens, my entity went back to all these dudes that was already in the world. I didn't know where they was at, but I spoke volumes. Where they at? Where they at? I knew SI was passed. I know Ring Dog was passed. Where's Wildcat? Where's Wayno? Where's SI? Where's Uptown? Where's Duke Mafia? Where's these dudes at? Where's these dudes at? I searched for that type of entity, that search for that type of energy. I'm like, you know what I mean? Even in this world today, because there was a commitment with us that you can forever, people don't forever got. You don't got that. You don't got that. This was loyalty. This was so much of a loyalty, so much of a, yo, we had each other backs to the point where it's that you couldn't break us. You couldn't break us. And just imagine to have that type of vision in this world, to come together collectively and to put something positive together. Still, don't get it twisted. Still be on that same path, that same awareness. You still got to be on that same awareness in the world more. But it keeps us together, keeps us more safer. We feel more safer together than we are apart. That's a fact. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. You know what I mean? So with that said, the interview with Definitely Clout Chaser, and what Wildcat was saying as far as like, people being scrutinized. And there was people that became scrutinized when they came downstairs. We didn't care what you did out it there. Because you had to come see here. You had to come back to Mecca. And believe me, there was people that was out there that was scared to do something. They were scared because they said, oh, if I do this, I gotta come downstairs and face these animals. So the dudes that were shooters, that was cutting, that was stabbing, they was thinking twice about doing anything to somebody, even when they got violated. So they refused to come downstairs. That's a whole fact. So it was different. Exactly how Wildcat expressed these emotions when people came downstairs, they were still being scrutinized. And even if they bust their gut, we still didn't care. We still like, well, so. And that's the appetite we had together as a collective members of a family. to have built such strength in that area. We consider HTM 1B being monsters. We was the one they named the name 1BB monsters. We were 1B monsters. They should do a whole movie on 1B monsters because this is where it orchestrated at. The worst of the cutters. Whether he was Blood, whether he was Lamb King, whether he was Nieta, if you was a cutter, you had to come downstairs. And who was in control downstairs in the 1B? The Blood. We didn't care who you cut, how many you cut, but we was collectively a pack of wolves. We was a pack of wolves. We were fighting each other to get the first feet. We fight each other to get the first feast. No. What? Don't touch me. That's my shit. Nah, sir. I'm going to get you there. I'm going to eat you. Yeah. We was a feast like that. But that's what made us collectively strong. In the presence of a lot of people. All over Rikers Island. The depth of security. Albany. They used to come down. Take pictures of us while we in there. Click, click. Click, click. Yeah, they take pictures of us. Click, click. Click, click. Yo, put this on the front of all jails. Wherever they go, CMC. We didn't get to drive buses with court people. We had to take vans. We had escorts. Yes. Ninja Turtles. Boop. He right. 100. CMC. All the way. One best interview he did with Death of the Cloud Chaser was a toss-up. That was the best interview I heard in the year coming in 2020. Everybody in this comments is fool. Facts. But this is one of the things I want to touch. Shout out to South Carolina, Cab. Shout out to South Carolina. Shout out Orangeburg, Sumter, Somerton. You heard? Charlotte. You heard? Orangeburg. What's up? I know all of that shit. You heard? Yeah, man, Detroit, tap in. Love y'all too, man. Yo, yeah, don't forget to go into my Instagram. You heard? OG_killer_cab. 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 All right? Y'all lock in for me, you heard? Salute, though. But I'm not going away yet. Queens never fool, man. We don't do that, you heard? That's a lie, Cab. What's a lie? You know, yeah. Yo, shout out to DC. Shout out to DC. You know I love you, DC. You heard? Shout out to Wayne Perry, you heard? I don't care. Shout out to Wayne Perry, man. I shout out to that man, you heard? Shout out to Big Fool Wayne Perry. You know? Real dudes, real rights, you heard? Facts. Shout out to Maryland, Boston, you know what I mean? South Kakalaki, North Kakalaki. You heard? Shout out to UK, Canada, you heard? Virginia, Philly, shout out. West Coast love, yes. Shout out to West Coast love, man. I love West Coast love, too. You know what I mean? Cincinnati, Ohio, Corona, New York. Corona, I've been there. Much love, you heard? Tampa Bay, shout out to Tampa Bay. Shout out to Connecticut. Shout out to UK. They said I'm full, okay. Shout out to Coney Island, you heard? We sturdy. Shout out to Atlanta, Flatbush, you heard? Jersey, you heard? Shout out to shout out to my son Breeze from Jersey, man. Breeze helped me out, called me this morning. Shout out to Shaquell, you know what I'm saying? Praise up for Shaquell, man. Go for a surgery. My drop, you heard? Shout out to my man Shaquell, you heard? Shout out to that nigga KK, wherever he at. Yo, KK, what? Shout out. Well, all right, good looking, son. All right, bless up, you heard? No doubt. Likewise, you heard? All right, good. Boom. Shout out to everybody, you heard? Hey, yo, praise the Lord. Yo, that nigga KK is two more others, you heard? You got Kevin and you got Killer Cab, you heard? And you got KK. You got three motherfuckers in one, you heard? What's up? Yo, they deleted Baron Jones. Somebody deleted my stuff, you heard? They deleted my joint, man. So that's why I need y'all to go back. I need y'all to go back and follow me back, you heard? Yeah, I think that's what it is, man. I think I give them too much real. I got too much. You know what it is sometimes when they see a black man always in power, always with a certain amount. I don't know if it's Instagram. I don't know yet. I just put an investigation into it. It could be somebody just keep reporting me that, feel some type of way about, my numbers or whatever the case may be. I don't know, you heard? But I ain't stressing it because it's not affecting my YouTube. So, yeah, you got some haters. You're going to have some haters, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have some haters, though, but yeah, I do bring it, you know what I'm saying? I do. I definitely do bring it, you know what I'm saying? And it's just in me, you know what I mean? The only reason why, y'all gravitate to me because y'all don't see, I don't stutter. I don't make up things. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't write down like, I think, you don't think about nothing, nigga. Your words and your speech, verbiage influential. When you feel the energy, you ain't got time to study and think about things that's what you're about to say, what you think is not, because that's what happens. That's what keeps me separate from a lot of these dudes. You know what I'm saying? I don't hesitate. Hesitation is a cause of distraction, which means that you got to think a lot before you say something. Nah, it's got. Yo, listen. Every part of my body moves when I talk. Even my butt cheeks, you heard? Like, everything talk is moving, it's together. Everything is in harmony. You gotta be you gotta be in harmony, you heard? With your whole life. And you gotta be in harmony, man. You gotta be comfortable with yourself. When you talk and you express words and you say things, you heard? You gotta be in harmony with yourself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at people, you gotta look at their eyes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? People don't do that. You know what I mean? Can't do that. Pause, OG, all right. Balance indeed, right. Fat. I'm ready for TV, son. I've been ready for TV, man. They playing with me, heard? Word up. I know I'm ready for TV, bro. Facts. You know? Facts. Word up. Facts. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. So, yo, y'all subscribe. OG underscore, killer underscore, Cab underscore, you heard? Hey, karate Cab, woo woo. Nah, man, I like to kick a bone out your back, you heard? It's good. Yo, man. Yeah, man, but you hit that butt on the way in. Boop, 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 boop. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like I said, man, I had to touch on these things, these topics with Wildcat as far as the interview he did with Death of a Clout Chaser. I sat there and I was amazed. And I hate to say this, man, but I'm keeping it real, man. He did a better interview with Death of the Clout Chaser than he did on Queen's Flip. I like the interview he did with Death of the Clout Chaser. In Queen's Flip, he went more into details about his personal life. He did. He really didn't go into, maybe that was a strat, but that Death of the Clout Chaser interview had me like this. I had to cut all my lights out. I had to put the knife up. I was like this. I had to put the bars in front of me. I was like, yeah, son. Now I'm here. You know what I'm saying? When he did that interview, I was in 1B again. I was like this in the dark, with the knife like this, holding the ball like this. Son, yeah, son, talk that shit. Talk that joint, you heard? Talk that, real talk. We promote positivity now, but how it really was from the beginning is what strikes a lot of people from today. Today is that, these dudes are getting the real message, you know what I'm saying? So, but by no mistake, by no means or no, threat, anything of that nature, you still got to live accordingly that way, even outside in the world, in order to survive. You know what I'm saying? You got to think that way. You know, you can't think like, oh man, you in the world. You ain't supposed to think like that's how you gonna get slipped and get caught, boom, and get banged out. Cause you think, God, now we chill. I'm good now. You know what I mean? Don't throw your coat away. Still keep your coat on. Just loosen up the buttons. Loosen up the buttons a little bit. Get some air. You heard? You came out of it. Look, get some air. You came out of it. All right, you cool. But don't throw your whole coat away and be like, man, I'm give me a new one. Because that might get you lined up and get you bust down, you heard? Keep that same coat on. Keep that same coat on, you heard? That's a fact, you know what I'm saying? Wow. Well, that was a very interesting topic. That was very good. Um, I enjoyed that more than I enjoyed that for 2020 coming in. I looked at that and I sat here and I had chills in my body. I hit cat up. I said, yo, that was a magnificent. I left, I left a comment on a death of the car. I left comments on it like, yo, that was beautiful. That was the best interview. You know what I mean? That brought chills in my body. It was so official, so real, and it's true, you know. Everything was so beautiful. Like he did it, and he did it to where that it had harmony. It was harmony to where I was always thinking, always saying from the beginning. And this is why I spoke these dudes up. I spoke Tankhead, Wildcat, Wayno, Uptown. The dudes had the same rabies, man. SI, you know what I mean? You know, these dudes had the same rabies. And you had being that like Wildcat said, you had dudes that came down that happened to survive throughout it, and they still scrutinized, even coming out into this world. You could tell. He said that. There's people that still went through it, yeah. Cause he's like, we're like, we turned the head. We turned the head on a few, all right, yeah, and let them live till they got to the street. You heard? We did that. Like, man, you know what I mean? We ain't do nothing. You heard? We let dudes slide. A lot of dudes slide. A lot of dudes slid. Dudes cracks. They were scrutinized, but they slid like, fuck. Damn if we do, damn if we don't. You heard? And they made it. And we see some of these dudes today, we would feel the same way. Suspect. Still is sus, you heard? And I'm dead serious. We can't look at each other and say we sus. We can look at each other and say we real. But we look at other people and say they sus, then something, because wolves moves in packs. They sense fear. They sense scrutiny. So we got to understand the difference between those relationships with people that's been incarcerated, but incarcerated. It's the difference. Incarcerated. A box behind the box. There's people that been in a box. There's people that been in box. We was in a box. So, with that said, man, salute Aaron Finney. Oh, that's right, man. Yeah. We can't put that. I can't pin it. Tank had his own. Shout out to Tankhead, man. I gotta shout out to Shaolin, man. Shaolin, y'all ever heard of Shaolin? Shout out to Shaolin, man. He shouted me out. He wrote a letter to someone. He sent to my inbox. You know what I mean? Wanted me to thank him for not forgetting about him. But he wasn't the only one. You had Takehead. I'm glad these dudes come from the dead, like SI, Brain Dogs. They family came forward and they thanked me for not forgetting about them. Because you got to remember, man, even the dudes that passed away, they put in a lot of pain, man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't ever want no one to feel as if though that they never meant anything because they in a better position or they in a bigger position. Now we're gonna bring this real stuff back, even from the dead. And when you do that, what happens? You need to get nervous. People start to get nervous because they like, oh, because they know that their reputation, and I'm talking about the dead, was so solid, solidified, and things of that nature. So when you got the newcomers coming up, you know, they making their bones, but they still know about these ghosts. These ghosts are ones who paved the way with us. They won't put that pain in with us and consider no zero tolerance. So we can't forget about these people. I didn't know whether Wildcat or Wayno or I don't know if these niggas was dead when I went up there and do that interview in Queens Flip. I didn't know none of these niggas was dead. Everybody went their separate ways throughout the years in prison. Some went to the feds. I was home. Dudes, you know, was doing something different up north. You know what I'm saying? What the hell? So, so you know what I mean? Scar blood, that's right, scar blood. So I don't know who was left of my dying breed. I thought I was the last of the dying breed. When I came up on Queens Flip, there was others before me. Yes, there was. There was, you know, but I felt as if though that I still related more to, it was a certain smell, a certain look, a certain texture, a certain feel. Like, I'm like, where these niggas at? Where these niggas at? See, these generations is before this generation. These are the first generations. These first generations is what I was looking forward to, not the second, not the third. Looking for the first generations that I know that was in the dirt with no machines, no help, no fork truck, no forklift, no utensils, no tools, bare hands. We was bare hands before all that other stuff came about. The glamour. You know what I mean? The tanks, the limousines and all that, you heard? Before all that came out. I'm talking about the one who said we're gonna start right here, pave this way, and boom, we're gonna make this happen. These are dudes I want to bring back out. I want to speak volumes about these dudes, make them come back out. You know what I'm saying? I want to wake them up. But I want them to know for sure that they'll never be forgotten. Because I've seen with my own eyes and with the affiliation with them, a bond around them, put the same word. I relate to these dudes. I related to these dudes, and I had to pay homage. I couldn't go up there and tell nobody, like Fat Cat, I couldn't go up there and tell nobody their story. I can tell you what I experienced with people that I know, that I felt, that I've seen, and that I've witnessed, that I knew for sure was solid. And those are the names I brung up. And when I brung those names up, like I said, Take Head called. Out of nowhere, Shaquille had his number, Take Head called. Boom. Hey, there you go. Yo, I love you, son. Boom, I miss you, boom, boom, yeah. Wildcat came. I'm like, now, oh yeah, they came now, and they waking up. So I'm start hooking dudes up, giving dudes numbers. So now all these real. So all the dudes that was living this glamorous life, that we already paved the way for, this glamorous life, they live in this glamorous day. You know what I mean? They already straight. We built the building. They added the executive and the co-executives and things of that nature, the captain, the chairman, the CEO, all of that. Boom, they put that together. Yes, they did. And we can't take nothing from them. But as long as they know and they respect that we built from the beginning, because now that if it wasn't for that, if actually wasn't for that, we still be fighting a war right now, a bloody one at that, and things would have been different. We wouldn't have had tall buildings no more. We would have had villages, little huts, you heard? Still at war with spears. That's how we would have been right now. So, I pay homage to those who deserve it. I don't care what happens in their endeavors later on in the future with them. Whether they turn to ministers, preachers, things of that nature. I just remember that when they did this, there was the bloodiest war ever. Because we was at our worst and we was outnumbered. So that's why I want to pay homage to these dudes. These dudes now don't have to go through that, what we went through. We went through it. I had to make statements on police off. I had to make statements on COs. My thing was COs too. So I didn't just, it was in a way. But COs, you heard? That's where your real heart comes at. Anybody could do something to another inmate and get separated and get protected by police. But what happens when the police no longer likes you in the correctional facility? It makes you that more dangerous, but it also makes you that much more food. Because now, police are trying to set you up as much as they could for you to, if you knock a police out, guarantee you, I'm glad I survived. 9 times out of 10, you might not make it. Wherever you go, they're going to line you up with other inmates. They're going to put you in a food full of house. They're going to do all that. So now your heart really comes in. Now you're like, oh, shit. Because then you got the police and you got the inmates against you. So what you going to do now? Me, what I've been doing, blowing everything up around me. Police, inmate, I don't care. I've never had no one say anything bad about me, signing in, getting hit, all that. Not saying it can't happen. Don't feel that. Unfortunately, God was with me, and He gave me the will. He gave me the power to always strike unexpectedly, and that's what I did. I struck unexpectedly because I was threatened a lot of my surroundings, so I struck. I didn't wait for shit to happen. I made it happen. So when I did, it was off guard with guards, off guard with inmates. But when boom, I was like, yo, what? And still, they couldn't figure out why I did that for. Because you already know y'all was plotting anyway. So I'm not waiting for that to happen. Don't make me sit around and act like I'm an order commissary or wait for a visit and be like, yo, I'm chilling, girl. I'm going in the shower. Like, nah. It's not about being scared. It's about being safe. Don't get it twisted. We got a lot of people come up there and say that, they'd rather be in the Bing. No, we don't. We chose to be there because of our conditions, what we create. We're not going to sit around and wait for y'all dudes to sit when y'all the majority, control things and that nature in front of us and things. Nah, you don't. We're going to let it go. That's how you're supposed to do it. This is how it was orchestrated, to let things go. So, you know what I mean? I'm not taking nothing for it. I'm going to keep going back and forth on it, but that's what it solidifies. I just want to reflect on what Cat was saying about, these type of characteristics in individuals, and what they done, how they done stuff is what makes you not being scrutinized in such ways. And the way I thought, the way I think, made me not scrutinized when I went downstairs with the rest of the dogs, with the rest of the wolves. I came out there, they was like, oh, yeah. I was like, home, sweet home. That's how you got to think. Facts. Bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? How I carried myself down was different. I'm still alert. I'm still on point, you know me? I'm smart. When I'm in my house, in my surroundings, I read a lot of books. I read my books a lot, you heard? Brad Hauser. I read my book. So, I'm happy I'm home. I've been home since 2003, so I've been doing things, not to say that, I had a little run-ins when I came home, but not enough to go back upstate and do something traumatic. But I've learned how to do I learned how to minimize my felonies to, misdemeanors. You know, I did that. I became a master at that because I got 1,000 misdemeanors I did. I did bullets since I've been home. I did 2 bullets one time, but I never got managed to go back upstate because I made everything I've done, like my assaults and all that, from my assault in the second, first, and dropped down to the third. The third is only a bullet in jail. You know what I mean? Sometimes I got two thirds, you heard? And boom, then I got sometimes I got year conditional discharge and things I need. You know what I mean? Boom, because I learned that when you smack somebody or you punch somebody, you smack somebody, it's harassment. You punch somebody in the face, that's an assault. And the third, depends on what it is. With me, they're gonna put it down to the first or second because of who I am. Because I got 2 sets of fingerprints. One set of fingerprints is for criminal, and the second set of fingerprints is because my hands are really registered. So I got through the Albany, I got 2 sets of fingerprints on weapons, dangerous weapons, which is my hands, and I got one with the criminal justice system. Yes, I do. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So I gotta be mindful about how I fight dudes in the street, things like that, boom, boom, things that shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? Word. I already asked, Tank gonna do this on his own, you heard? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Whenever he ready, he told me whenever he ready, he gonna holler, you heard? Cause I think he'd be a good one. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Right. Alright. Flip the script like my video. Oh wow, that's what's up. Flip. K the truth. I try, you heard? I try to keep it as real as I could. Professional all day. You know what I'm saying? So, but I can't make it up. I can't make up what I feel, what I say, what I do, how I think, how I move, what I see, what I don't. I mean, I can't make this up. This is all inside me. How I react to the world. How I look at things. I'm very perceptive about things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? And people and things of that nature. That's how I am. But I'm not going to be on here long. That bail reform. Oh, read the donation. Let me see. My bad. Oh, thank you, John Mazzy. You're 45. Appreciate you. And yeah, I forgot you gotta read you gotta tap on the money sign or whatever, and you got things. Yeah, good looking. Good looking. I appreciate you. Yeah, man. So I want to look at this new year. Look at this new year to be more, prosperous. You know, hopefully more money. You heard. I appreciate Flip. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, like I said, Flip made me who I am today. I appreciate him. I'm still learning electronics, things of that nature. I wasn't really into none of this until before Flip. You know what I'm saying? I was just living about my life quietly, low. But I knew I'm history, and I knew a lot of other people were history too. And this is why when I went up there, I don't be selfish. I had to bring everybody that I know that's history with me. I had to bring these dudes with me. I had to say these dudes' name that's history. Not just KK. See, I'm not selfish. Because I know I didn't do this by myself. And I'm not the big homies and the big homies. We all the big homies are big homies. We all homies. So when I got up there, I wanted to talk for everybody I haven't seen in years. I haven't hugged in years. I haven't loved in years. So I brought all these names out. And these names started coming up, chopping their way up. 1 week this dude, 1 week that dude. Did I get to do some jail? You know what I mean? Shout out to Deadeye, you heard? Shout out to Shaolin. You know what I mean? Shout out to um um oh man. Damn, shout. All right, shout out to everybody, man. I forgot one specific dude name, but I talked to him. I talked to him like about a month ago with someone to go see him. He's in the feds too. Oh, Frank White. Shout out to Frank White. I gotta shout Frank White out, you heard? I gotta shout out to Frank White, you hear me? Mark Cross, you heard? You know what I'm saying? We gotta shout out to the bros, you heard? You know what I mean? I gotta shout out to the bros. But yeah, man, East Side, yeah, RIP SI, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't know nobody that much in Maryland. I got family in Maryland, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Shout out to KK. Yeah, shout out to me, man. I never shouted myself out, right? Shout out to KK, man. Shout out to KK for being a real one, you heard? Shout out to KK for being a real one. But most of all, shout out to my 1B monsters, man. Them dudes, man. And shout out to that interview with Death of the Cloud Chaser. Shout out to Death of the Cloud Chaser for doing that interview with Wildcat. That was a blessing, man. That was a good one, you heard? But like I said, man, yo, go to my Instagram. What's my Instagram? OG_, killer_cat. You heard? OG_killer_cab. You heard? They need to do a 1B documentary. That'll be fire. Because y'all don't even know how, y'all don't even know, y'all don't even know the laws that apply to us through the own correction officer's mental. We have belts. Jay Diamond, shout out to Jay Diamonds, yes. I know Jay Diamonds, y'all. Jay Diamonds actually became a 5-star general after I went low. I put him in place. He was in place. You know what I mean? Magoo put him in place of me, y'all. And I became an OG, y'all. But yeah, man. So yeah, shout out to Jay Diamonds. I remember getting the kite. But yo, listen, they need to do a 1B because y'all don't understand. We created new laws in the Department of Corrections on Rikers Island. Only the 1B do, not the people in population, not the people in the 5-block or 3-block box. The people in 1B, we set new trends. We made new laws to put. We had the belt around us with our handcuffs in the front. Handcuffs in the front, like this with the belt, and we had the shackles, right? We would get out we would get out of that. We coming out with the handcuffs. So now they got us, I'm telling you, we go to the law library, now they got us like this. How the fuck you expect us to right? But we still got out like this. They started putting the belt from the front to the back and handcuffing us, and we go to the law library like this. You heard? And we still getting out our shit. Boop, busting out handcuffs, coming out. You heard? So now they got us going like this. You heard? They had us walking like this. They had us walking like that with the belt. I swear to my mother. I swear, okay, they had us walking like this. Doing all type of stuff. You heard? Doing all type of stuff. Trying all type of tricks with us. Like we was playing that game called Footsies, where they had the little dots on the map, red, yellow, green, you gotta put your foot in it. They had us doing that. Facts. It was disgusting. We couldn't do no law library. We couldn't do no law library. We couldn't. There was irrational visitors. Sometimes they tell our visitors we dead after they come up there. It's disgusting, man. A 1B documentary will set the pace for the ground, for the beginning of a lot of things. You know what I mean? A lot of people didn't touch 1B. A lot of homies didn't touch 1B. They didn't get dirty. You have a, it's just like going to Iraq. You know you fool when you go to Iraq. I don't care because you entering someone else's territory. Someone who already got ground, like in the art of war. One of the big significance of winning a war is to have ground. Once you got ground, you got set up. So you got the United States coming to Iraq. Can you imagine the mentality of what they feeling? They are coming in there to get slaughtered. They know that. So the chances of them living, they're already dead by thinking about it. So now they got to become what? Very strategic and fierce in what they do. They might have to counterattack on their own in order to survive. It's deep, and this is how it is. So, you know, that's a fact. War bring peace and also bring war. Facts. But yeah, man, I'm gonna bail out of here though, y'all. Cause I don't like doing this thing too long. I'm gonna bail out, man. It was beautiful talking to y'all. But just like I said, man, tap in on my my Instagram, you know what I mean? Killer Cab. You know what I mean? OG_Killer Cab_cab, right? Or something like that, you know? Word. Mad Max Cab, what's up? Every time I close, oh, you remember? Hey, yo, wait, hold up. Yo, Mano King. Yo, Mano King. Yo, where you was at? You know I should sing that in the box, right? Every time I close my eyes, I wake up feeling so horny. What must I say? Oh, you was in OBC box? You was a funny dude. I should sing that everywhere. Yo, that's crazy. Yeah. My new IG, yeah, OG_Killer Cab. Yeah, man, y'all. I mean, tap in on me, man. All right? KK bugged out. You right. I'm all the way bugged out. Somebody's like, yo, son. Yo, what's up with you, son? You 7:30. I said, nah, what? 7:30, nigga? What you talking about I'm 7:30, nigga? I'm a 7:45. You heard? This nigga KK. This nigga KK say you're 7:45. He's over there, nigga talking about I'm 7:30. I told nigga, I'm past 7:30, nigga. I'm a 7:45, nigga. Fuck you, man. You heard? Oh, shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. All right, man. So I'm about to bail out, man. Good talking to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I got my little my voice back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's good that I talk to y'all because I felt a little clearer now. So you know what I'm saying? Word up. But yo, man, y'all salute me. Salute me out. Salute y'all out. My Instagram, OG_Killer Cab_. Nah, right? I don't feel sick no more, you heard? Since with y'all, word, drop, I ain't even sick no more. But I'm getting off, man. I want to make this too long, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Love, you heard? Salute. He crazy. Let me see what you. Oh, see, I got me. I'm gonna stop yelling at CO. I don't yell at the CO no more. She all right?